Jessica, welcome back again. And
Thank you.
we look forward to witnessing the exclusive jewels, which is there in the upcoming auction schedule on 27th of September. And friends, to talk a bit about Heritage Auction, well, they are the largest collectible auctioneer, largest auction house founded in the USA, and the third largest auction house in the world. And with us is Jessica, who will be talking to us about the upcoming auction and also share with us some exclusive jewels which she has specially curated.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me today. I am here at 2 East 79th Street in New York for our jewelry preview for the sale taking place on Monday, September 27th. We are open for preview Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are just at 79th and 5th, which is at the corner just across the street from the Met. And we have some fabulous pieces to show you. I'm going to do a little walkthrough of our
Thank you
setup,
so much.
which is actually open. So we have a few people joining us to look at some pieces. Let me just flip the camera around here. So the sale is full of all sorts of signed pieces, Schlumberger for Tiffany or Tiffany without Schlumberger, Jar. We've got some fabulous earrings here from Jar, Cartier, Marina B. One of the highlights is a collection of unmounted gemstones, colored diamonds, colorless diamonds. So here we have the colorless diamonds from an estate in Dallas, Texas. There's also a collection of colored diamonds from an estate in Iowa. We also have tanzanites and sapphires, emeralds, a rather large kunzite that is 177 carats.
Wow.
Lots of fabulous things. So we've got bucciolati, a lot of lovely things here, including quite a few South Sea cultured pearls and necklaces and rings and lots of just beautiful jewelry all throughout. This display literally wraps around the entire room. So we have some pieces here, some antique pieces. So these are a few things that we started talking about earlier, and since I'm here, one of them was the George Bouquet pendant, and it is plique jour enamel. It's Art Nouveau, and there's an opal dangling from the bottom. Now I can actually show you. We talked about this, the convertible necklace, this antique necklace, and here are all of the components to turn it into a tiara. The three brooches here, or the three center floral pieces, remove and become brooches, and you can see how fantastic this is with these dangling pieces.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite antique pieces from the lot.
No, it's beautiful. You can tell how sparkly it is. We also have this fantastic Art Deco bracelet.
We love the detailing and the finishing, and I believe this must be made in platinum, right?
It is, absolutely. It is platinum. A few retro pieces down here, one with moonstone. We have a wine girl snake who's hiding in the shade there. But one of the other pieces we talked about earlier was this fabulous sapphire, this Sugarloaf Cabochon sapphire with the baguettes and an Art Deco mounting. So no notable origin on this one. It's just a fabulous shape and a great ring.
Yes.
We have this beautiful cross I mentioned earlier. I love crosses. Beautiful detail on the back. And the chain is one of my favorite things because it has these different shapes. So it goes all the way around.
Interesting.
And here is the Art Deco charm bracelet, which is one of my favorites. In our displays, we have the titles of each piece along with the estimate range. You can actually check and see on our website what pieces already have bids, who's tracking the items. And once the sale opens live, we basically start with the highest bid that we have on record and go from there. So bidding has been open for the past month. And, so this is the Tiffany yellow sapphire.
Gorgeous.
Early 20th century. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful sapphire. What else did we get to? We did talk about some type 2A diamonds. One of them was this heart shape here. And I believe my notes are back at my station, but I believe it's 3.04 carats. But this
Yes.
is Brett O'Connor, who is the head of our boutique.
Hello.
And
Nice to meet you.
these are all pieces that are available for immediate purchase. They are
Okay.
not part of the auction, so they
Hmm.
are here and available immediately.
Lovely.
So, and as I leave the room, again, Phyllis Mcguire, the estate of Phyllis Mcguire, she has a lot of fantastic pieces from Seaman Sheps
Yes.
and other great designers. So I will head back here.
Thank
So
you so much for
we're
taking us
not
through
cutting
the
out.
entire. Yes.
Yeah, it's my
Yes.
pleasure.
We see you're wearing a stunning necklace. So would you love to talk about the necklace that you're wearing?
I would. So this is Michelle Ong for Carnet. It is
Beautiful.
part of a suite, so there is a matching ring and earrings, which I don't have on at the moment, but they're also part of the set.
Right. So you've shown us some diamonds, you've shown us some historic pieces. So moving on, would you love to show us some sapphire jewelry? You know, since sapphire is a birthstone of September, so let's see what collection in sapphire gemstones do you have?
Absolutely. So one of the most impressive pieces we have is an unmounted Ceylon
Wow,
sapphire. It is over
wonderful.
66 carats. So it is
Fantastic.
lovely. So it's unmounted. You can literally put it in any piece that you like. So you can design something specifically for that fabulous sapphire.
Right?
This one is ready to go. This one is a Burma
Wow.
sapphire. It's a lovely, velvety color.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of our show-stopping pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And sapphires obviously come in blue. Everyone mostly
Oh,
knows sapphires
stunning.
in blue. This is a
Yes.
fantastic necklace. It does have a few little moving pieces, which is fun.
Moving pieces.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and these actually convert. You can take these off and wear
Yes.
these centerpieces as brooches, and there's also a bracelet component. If it didn't take me 20 minutes to put the thing together, I would demonstrate for you all, but I'm
For
just
sure.
gonna
And
let
if you can
the,
hold a little more closer, we would love to admire the detailing.
absolutely.
Beautiful. Had a mix of diamonds, sapphires, historic pieces. How does the team source these exclusive pieces, of different categories?
Absolutely. We have specialists based here in the US. I'm located in the New York office. We have
Mm-hmm.
our specialist Jamie Henderson in Chicago, Tracy Sherman in Palm Beach, Jill and Sabrina, who I introduced earlier if anyone was watching
Right.
before, in Dallas, and Anna Roblowski is in our Beverly Hills and San Francisco offices. So we take in pieces all over the US. We're always happy to travel for consignment and meet you wherever you may live.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the US is a little trickier, but
Right.
we typically have clients who ship in property since everything is
Okay.
processed here in our Dallas headquarters. But we do
Mm-hmm.
have offices overseas as well in Europe and in Hong Kong. So there were a
Okay.
few pieces in the auction that I'm going to show you in a minute. There's a Boucheron
Yes,
necklace
please.
that came
Yes.
through our Hong Kong office. And then there is a lovely diamond that came in through our Amsterdam office.
Lovely. So we have the best from each of your offices in different countries all gathered in New York for this amazing upcoming sale that's scheduled on 27th of September.
Yes, it starts at
Interesting.
11 a.m. Eastern. The auction is
Mhm.
live on Monday. So what we do is we open bidding 1 month prior to the sale
Right.
date and start collecting bids online. So all of these pieces you see, you can look online at additional photos, any gemological
Okay.
reports, like that unmounted diamond
Right.
collection. We have GIA reports available, all the specifics. You can zoom in. We also have model software. So if you'd like to see
Yes.
the scale of an earring or a necklace, there's that also on our website.
That's amazing to know. So moving on, something more in sapphires that you have curated for us,
I do
and the
actually.
and the Boucheron necklace that you were talking about.
Yes, absolutely. This is a pink sapphire.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't that fantastic with baguettes on the
Yes.
side?
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of, sapphires coming in different colors, this is an orange sapphire.
Okay.
Again,
Lovely.
no, I don't believe there's a notable origin on this one either, but it's just a lovely, lovely color. Um, and sort of leading into sapphires, we also have quite a few Burma rubies in this auction, which is
Yes.
very exciting.
Yes.
The first one is from Tiffany. So
Okay.
yeah, fabulous little Burma.
Mm-hmm.
We have a slightly larger one that is set
Wow.
in an Oscar Hyman mounting. They are tapered
Baguettes.
baguettes. Yeah, so it's sort of a swirled ballerina style mounting, which Oscar Hyman
Wonderful.
was well known for. Yeah. We also have a pendant necklace featuring Burma.
Amazing.
It's got a lovely little yellow gold detail around the
Yes.
center bezel. Yeah. And this is another one of our showstoppers. Big
So you
juicy
have
Burma.
all one of a kind exclusive pieces with different settings, with different design concepts. They all are unique and different from each one of them.
Absolutely,
Wow.
absolutely. Yeah, so the fun thing about auction is we're never quite sure what we're going to end up getting. So it's always
Yes.
a random selection of pieces of all different kinds from all different
Hmm.
designers, unsigned
Yes.
pieces, diamonds, colored stones,
Wow.
timepieces, unmounted gemstones, literally anything you could think of. So this is one of my favorite Boucheron pieces in the sale.
Look
We
at
have
that.
two fantastic necklaces. This is a scarf,
Amazing.
essentially. You can wrap it around a number of different ways. The tassels
Right.
are beautiful, catch the light, and there's little sparkling diamonds in between.
Yes.
One of my colleague, Vera, also pointed out you could wear this as a belt. You have
Oh,
a nice little
lovely.
petite waist to fit it around. They're all within the tassel as well, little bezel set diamonds.
Great craftsmanship, right?
It's fantastic. Yes, this is very well made. I believe the mesh portion of this they have to do by hand. I can't imagine a machine
I
that.
can imagine, yes. Fantastic.
Yeah, great movement. And while we're on Boucheron, I might as well show you another one of my favorite pieces. It's one of our cover lots. This also has dangling diamonds and silk cord, and there's a
Okay.
fun little surprise inside. Lovely lady dangling inside
Yes.
the ropes
Nice.
here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so as you wear it, the moves and she is revealed.
Very innovative pieces. So you've shown us sapphires, you've shown us rubies, and you also have some amazing Columbian emeralds. So let's see some Columbian emeralds
We
and the emeralds that you
do.
have.
Absolutely. So emeralds, lots of Colombian. This is a pair of earrings by Jacques Timé for Harry Winston. These are lovely. And the bottom portion actually detaches so you can
Okay.
wear the top
So
without the
versatile.
dangling. Yeah, it's
Yes.
very versatile. I love things that are convertible.
Yes.
And these are just stunning. There's another pair of earrings. We have quite a few Cabochon uh,
Mm-hmm.
emeralds in the sale. These are by Andrew Clune. And
Wow. Look at that.
yeah, so all of these emeralds that I'm going to show you are Colombian with varying degrees
Wow.
of minor to moderate treatment, minor and
Yes.
traditional, or modern and
Mm-hmm.
traditional. Uh,
Fantastic.
yeah, these are beautiful. Love
These
these.
are
Love the
beautiful.
pave around the sides.
Yes.
Um, we have one that is a monster, almost, or it's over
Whoa.
50 carats. And this one
Stunning.
is a pendant, but can also be worn as a brooch.
Yes. And the detailing at the back is just as phenomenal as the front.
It
Yes.
is. I love that when
Wow.
jewelers finish a piece out so nicely.
Yes. This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
And last but not least, we have one more Cabochon emerald.
Look at
And
that.
this one has a fantastic mounting. It really
Yes.
highlights that stone. It's like a big piece of candy in there.
How long it took for the entire team to curate all the collection for your 27th September auction? Because this looks like a lot of work and effort and coordination from different departments across USA and in Canada, Amsterdam, and places.
We do. So we typically have about a 3-month lead time. We have another
Right.
sale coming up in December. So the signature auctions that we print an entire catalog for are held 3 times per year. So right now we are in the midst of collecting for the next auction
Next
while this
option.
one is still going
Wow.
on. And
So,
after that, we have a spring sale. So there's a little more
right,
time between the spring and fall
right, right.
auctions, or for winter to spring and then spring to fall. But we collect pieces throughout the year. And if
All
something
right.
is better suited for a holiday auction or a spring
Mm-hmm.
auction like brooches, you know, we're probably going to sell more of those in the winter versus the spring.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got other online platforms for our auctions. We have sales every week and every month. So
Okay.
there's a lot going on. Exactly. There was one more emerald ring. This is actually the biggest Columbian emerald we have in the auction, and it belonged to Phyllis Mcguire. I was sitting literally right in front of me, and I just asked someone to go find it. But I didn't want you all to miss this one because it is
Right.
over 20 carats.
Wow. And look at the color. It's wonderful.
It is fabulous. And what's fun is it looks like it would be set, you know, just straight up and down, but it actually is at an angle. So when you're wearing it, it is slightly angled, which is fun.
Interesting. Yes, it is fun.
Yeah. Phyllis was a very fabulous lady, huge over the top taste. I'll tell you about her more later.
Sure, we look forward to. In case if any of our audience, wants to have their jewelry appraised by the team at Heritage Auction, so what is the procedure?
Absolutely. We are happy to help because we have specialists located all over the place. We are happy to come to you. We can do formal written appraisals. We can also do auction estimates that are at no charge. So we are happy to travel. We do a lot in the beginning stages by photographs. Some people, wonder, is this something that's even worth appraising? And they'll send some photos and we'll do a little evaluation before we start.
All right, thank you for that. So now moving on, we would love to see some of the signed jewelry pieces.
Absolutely. So I showed you the two fabulous Boucheron necklaces. We have another great necklace, which I was going to wear, but I realized would be out of the shot most of the time. So we opted for the Carnet instead. This is Frascarolo enamel. It has little ruby eyes and a little diamond muzzle.
Ooh, look at that. Interesting.
It can also, the centerpiece can also be removed and worn as a brooch. And there, you can tell this is quite long. So there is a section at the end that can be removed and worn as a bracelet. So you can wear a long necklace, you can wear a shorter necklace, or you can also add a bracelet if you like.
Notice that most of the pieces at the sale, they are versatile, they are convertible, you can transform them. So was that like one of the key factors to keep in mind when you were curating the entire auction?
We do. We lay the catalog out by hand. So we literally put each piece in order that it's going to show up in the sale and on the catalog pages. So complementary pieces go together. Things that have versatility like this are fantastic. We'll show additional images of the piece and show its different components and how it can come together in different ways. So all of those photos are available online. And yeah, it's really fun. Getting to play with all these jewels every day.
Yes, of course, I'm sure about that. And do you have some more signed pieces for us?
I absolutely do. We'll just stay on the cat theme for a minute. This is the iconic Cartier Panther. Diamonds on the head. They do not go all the way around, though we have offered that version in a previous sale. But this one's great for everyday wear. It's a little more casual, if you will.
Well.
And we have another fabulous Cartier piece, which has this ceramic component, this bangle with diamonds. I will put this on to.
This is so cool.
Yeah, wonderful movement on this.
Yes.
One of the most fabulous, in my opinion, pieces is this Verdura Maltese cross cuff. The center section can actually be removed and placed on this alternative black cuff. So we have jadeite and onyx here, so you can swap these guys out. And for anyone who misses out on this one, we have another set coming up in December. Or if you win this one and you want a mate, you can buy the other pair coming up in December. A super, super, super iconic piece, Bird on the Rock by Tiffany. Yeah, so this one has citrine and then yellow diamonds on the bird. And we've offered a few different versions of this with amethyst and other stones, but everybody recognizes this little birdie. And last but not least, we do have more signed pieces. They're just sort of scattered in other. Yeah, this is Asprey.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. These almost look like little birds flying up towards your head. This was another one of my choices. I almost put this guy on, so I had to show him in one way or another.
Can we look at the back side of this piece?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. And is this made in platinum or it's made in gold, white gold?
That is an excellent question. I believe it's white gold.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
shown us amazing signed pieces. And in the catalog, I do remember seeing watches and some objects. So let's have a look at some exclusive objects and timepieces.
Certainly. So this is a very interesting item. It's a gold case with Russian hallmarks. Yeah, not a compact, but a case. So gold case, Russian hallmarks. There are gemstones set in the top. So there are rubies, emeralds, sapphires, diamonds, colored diamonds. If you are so inclined, it would be an excellent card case. Really impress those people you're handing your card to.
And what texture of gold do we see here?
It does have some texture to it. It's almost sort of a nugget type. It's very textural. It almost looks sort of like the moon surface.
Right. And how heavy or light is this particular case?
It is fairly weighty. The exact gram weight is on our website. I want to say it's close to 200 grams. It's pretty substantial. Yeah, and there is a little pencil here in the edge of it. So take notes, I guess, on your business card.
That's something so innovative. And imagine it being handmade, handcrafted, right?
I would assume so. It is fabulous. This is something that is quite for the person who has everything. This is a De Beers hourglass. It has diamonds set within it that I believe it takes about 15 minutes for these to go all the way down. So if you need to time something for about 15 minutes, there are over 2,000 diamonds in here. It comes with a lighted base, which illuminates those stones as they're floating down. Comes with the piece. There's the whole presentation box as well that goes with it. But made by De Beers. It's a limited edition, I think, of 2,000. So there were 2,000 diamonds for 2,000 hourglasses. Last but not least, as far as interesting pieces go, this pen is Montegrappa. This was a more limited edition of 20, I think, and it retailed for over $100,000. There are rubies set in the eyes of this little dragon, and then diamonds throughout. And it has sort of, I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but it's sort of opalescent celluloid. So this is a wonderful, the cap unscrews to reveal the fountain pen.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting piece. It also has a full display box and paperwork to go along with it.
Interesting. I mean, just imagine putting that hourglass and signing some documents with this amazing pen. I mean,
I know your desk would just be fully dressed. You're dressed, and so is your desk.
Yes, absolutely.
So we have some interesting timepieces as well. One of my favorites, and it's just a classic, is the Rolex with the malachite dial. Yes. Try not to get a glare on this one. So ladies president, easy to wear. We've noticed a big trend in hardstone dials on watches, which leads me into another one of our fabulous pieces, this Piaget with the tiger's eye dial, and the 70s style with this big gold. It really is more of a bracelet than a watch pin. And it just is fabulous. It doesn't quite fit me, but it looks fantastic on someone who does fit. These colored dials, we have another watch that has an opal dial. They seem to be very popular. The 70s is back.
So you have different types and different category in each section. Even with the watches, you have all different varieties of watches. That's amazing.
We do. Yes. We have a fantastic pair of Bulgari Parentesi bracelets and a watch that goes with. This is Van Cleef and Arpels, which I just think is absolutely stunning. It a little tricky to do by yourself, but I'm going to attempt it real quick. And it's facing you, not me, but the way that it comes together is and the way
absolutely
it sits up
retro,
on the wrist.
right?
Yeah. This is a modern one, but it is very retro in style. Absolutely. Yes. That tuba gas link bracelet, this piece. So that is the watch. We have more watches in the sale. So check those out online.
There was a question asked by somebody about the pricing. So for the pricing, would you like to share? How can our audience get information about that?
Yes, absolutely. So auction estimates are what we print in our catalog. Our website is absolutely the best place to see where the bids are currently at. So if we estimate something at $10,000 to $15,000 and the bidding is already at 20, you can go on the website and see that. So for each and every lot in our auction, we do have those estimates posted to give people sort of an idea of where the piece might sell, in our opinion, where the bidding currently is. So if we have 20 people interested in something and they bid, it'll go above the estimate, which is really the goal.
So everything is absolutely transparent, right? Like on your website also, people can see what's the last bid, and then accordingly they can take a bid forward.
Exactly. So we, Heritage is big on transparency. We post all of our reserves as soon as the sale opens. So in the catalog, we printed what the reserves are. And then on the website, when the auction goes live 1 month prior, that's where the bidding begins. So you'll notice if something doesn't have a bid, it'll say reserve. If it's been bid above, it'll say current bid.
Okay, interesting. Spoke about the ethics of Heritage Auction. I would love to know the mission and the values of the auction house, which is third largest auction house in the world and the largest auction house in the USA. So please talk to us about your values and your mission.
Absolutely. So Heritage, as you mentioned, was established in 1976. We started as a coin company. So numismatics, for those who are unfamiliar with the term, we sell US coins, world coins, currency. And the owners all are coin, we say coin geeks, but they don't like that. But we have a lovely specialist in our New York office, and she is a coin specialist, Sarah Miller. So there aren't just men who are involved in coins, I promise. So we have over 40 different departments, and primarily as a collectibles auction house. We sell sports memorabilia, entertainment, comic books. We're now offering video games, which, you know, they're selling Nintendo games that I used to play as a kid. But if you opt up, you can get a couple $100,000 for them, which is insane, but amazing.
And before we call it a wrap, is there some special piece of jewelry that you have reserved for us that you would like to show us?
I do. My favorite piece in the entire auction belonged to Phyllis Mcguire, who was one of the Mcguire sisters. Just for reference, anyone who doesn't know Phyllis Mcguire, this was the song that I recognize. It's Goodnight, Sweetheart. I'm sure if you heard it, everyone's probably heard it and not even realized it was the Mcguire sisters. And it came out in the year that my mom was born. So people of, you know, our age, she's probably not so familiar, but she had a fabulous estate in Las Vegas, complete with a beauty parlor, a moat with swans, and an Eiffel Tower coming out of her living room. She was an interesting lady. She had a huge collection of jewelry, a lot of it by Seaman Sheps, which is the maker of this amazing piece. It is set with large aquamarine in the center. There's some zircon and blue topaz in there as well. Diamonds. There's a little colored diamond hiding in there. The most interesting thing to me about this piece is the way that it opens, and it flips up, and these two
great mechanism. Absolutely great.
Fantastic.
It's so cool.
And the stones are in impeccable condition, considering this is the way that it, I mean, you would think they would just be scratched and chipped.
Exactly. Absolutely.
It is fabulous. It's in great condition. I'm going to put it on real quick while I show you something else very special about it. It's featured in the Seaman Sheps book, A Century of New York Design. There is a rendering of it. So the drawing there, it featured on the 1940 cover of Vogue magazine. And I mean, there it is, that exact bracelet, and Phyllis is noted in there. So she is the only owner of this piece. She is single owner of this amazing bracelet.
Look at that. I think this is such a showstopper and a conversation starter. And the quality of the aquamarine is flawless. It's just so beautiful.
Incredibly clear. Important for aquas.
Yes. Can't get over the whole mechanism of the way it opens up. I mean, that's so cool and so different.
It is. It's fantastic. And this is one that you can do by yourself, which is important for wearing jewelry. You want to be able to get on and off all by yourself.
Absolutely love all the rings that you're wearing and all the cuffs that you're wearing and the necklace that you're wearing. You know, they are so gorgeous on you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. No, this is unsigned, but just a fantastic bracelet.
You can never go wrong with it.
You can't. And actually, I put one of these type 2As. This is a pear shape that I have on. And then just a lovely oval-shaped diamond eternity band, which is incredibly comfortable, I must say. Sometimes when they get too big, it's difficult to wear them, but this one is wonderful if you wanted to wear it in place of an engagement ring. It's nice and showy.
We have lots of compliments saying that the jewelries are amazing and you have some really exclusive collection, very attractive, very beautiful. So yes, and so would you like to share with the audience once again about the preview happening, about the auction, and where can they log on and get more information about your entire collection?
Yes, absolutely. So we are here in New York. We're located at 2 East 79th Street, which is the corner of 79th and 5th. And preview is happening today, Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow, from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, we're in New York. And the sale takes place Monday. It starts at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Before we call it a wrap, something that you would like to share, something that you would love to show, or anything?
I feel like I've shown you almost everything. I just realized, though, that I missed a pair.
I was going to ask you about some pearls, and you read my mind.
These are rather large, as you can see, South-cultured pearls. And again, for the exact measurements, that's located on our website, ha.com. You can go to jewelry.ha.com. And you can ask us for additional information on any of these pieces, photos, videos, if you'd like to see it on a hand, on an ear, if you have specific questions about anything, really. And I can be reached by email, jessicad@ha.com.
Okay, perfect, Jessica. So yours, all the best for your upcoming auction and for the preview that's happening today and tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the time today. This was so much fun.
Thank you, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you. You too. Good evening.
Yes,
oh, actually, and on that note, this is the song.
That's a song. Perfect.
So you all have a wonderful evening and come visit us at 79th and 5th.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.